Do you ever feel that there should have been a framework or a process or a system that will take your business from 0 to 100 in 12 months? Now, the 0 to 100 generally is a term related with cars or bikes, fast super bikes, fast super cars that show you that they can go from 0 to 100 in a few seconds. Of course, here we are talking about business. In business, the most fundamental form of growth, of stable growth, is frameworks. It is systems. In this video, I'm going to offer you one such framework that has really worked like magic for my personal business, and by the way, a lot of other businesses as well who are using this framework today. I call it the SEVA Speed Framework. For everybody who probably doesn't understand Hindi as a language, SEVA is a Hindi language word. SEVA means to service, to offer service. And service in a completely dedicated manner. That's called SEVA. So now imagine, if SEVA is implemented in business as a culture, the business can grow incredibly well. That's precisely what we are going to achieve today in this video. The SEVA Speed Framework, it helps you reach more customers and activate more customers. So these are the two objectives that you will achieve for your business. One, you will grow more reach to more customers, so your reach will grow. And second, you will activate more customers. And that is what all of us want. Now, what is SEVA? S stands for stories. E stands for engagement. V is video. And A is action. So story, engagement, video, and action. Let's double click on each one of them. The SEVA Speed Framework, it increases your reach, it reduces down the cost of customer acquisition, and it increases your sales. How? Stories. Look, imagine your business as a house of stories. Everything in business is a story. Just like how we start our business, and we generally, when we go on speaking engagements or on social media videos, we say, look, this is how I started my business. It was so small one day, and look where I've come all the way. That's how most stories are, right? In fact, everything that's happening in your business is a story. If you are a great storyteller, you can combine all of those stories and pitch them at the right place at the right time. And you will realize that your customers, they start getting attracted to your business a lot more. You will not have to spend money on push marketing. You will not have to sell at customers. The customers will just come to you automatically. Think of your business as incredible as the Bharat Desh, as India as a country. Imagine. It's fascinating, no? The kind of stories that we have can engage anybody and everybody out there. Tell the greatest stories. This man, Steve Jobs, was one of the greatest storytellers of his times. He possibly for the first time in your lifetime or my lifetime told us that small little pocket in our denim can store 1,000 songs. And that's how we launched the iPod Nano. Remember? Yeah? Storyteller. Similarly, this phenomenal shoe company, it's a commodity, right? Called Nike, has told us stories of incredible athletes who choose Nike as their performance partner. So you have to really be a great storyteller. And what better than somebody helping you implement this framework in your business to help tell great stories? That is what I am going to help you with. E is engage. Engage your customers online and offline. How? Look at these two pictures. The picture on the top is a session that I took several years back in a city called Ahmedabad. It's in Bharat. So at Ahmedabad, I had booked, I was working with a company. In fact, I was consulting a company called Pay You Money. And we had done this session called the Startup Growth Masterclass. Over about 180 people came for the session. Phenomenal session. In fact, people were so clued in, we just didn't have enough space. People sat on the floor, and I humbly thank each and every one of them. Some of them might just be watching this video right now. The second is the screenshot of a podcast. It's called the All In Podcast, right? Run by Chamit and a couple of his friends from the Valley. Now, phenomenal set of folks. The content that they create is actually engaging potential customers, both online and offline. So offline and online, both. You got to engage your customers. By what? Telling stories, by teaching them. And of course, I will train you on doing all of this. V stands for video. Don't just sell. Generally, most of us leverage video to sell. Instead, leverage video to teach, to empower, to help your customers make the right choices in life, help them take great decisions, help them save time, help them save money, help them make more money, help them live a great, healthy, happy life. Why not? That is what you got to do. Look at these two screenshots. The first picture is me in a webinar. It's a Zoom webinar that I was doing with young kids, college kids, school kids from across Bharat. So I was fundamentally leveraging video to really take my message to these kids, young kids who are going to shape the future of the country tomorrow. And the second is an event which we captured, of course, on video. The gentleman with me on stage is none other than Sabir Bhatia, the gentleman who co-founded Hotmail that was acquired by Microsoft. So one of the original self-made millionaires, right? Right place, right time, right thing. So we leveraged both of these situations in video that helped us engage and reach out to many, many, many more relevant people. The last is action. Now let me say something in Hindi and I'll repeat that in English. In Hindi we say, jo dikhta hai wo bikhta hai. This is wrong. So this means the thing that is more visible or the thing that is visible will always sell more. I say this is the wrong statement to make. The right statement is jo zyada dikhta hai wo bikhta hai, which means the thing that is visible a lot more sells more. It is not just visibility, it's a lot more visibility. And that is precisely what you need to do by leveraging video and take enough action. You know, this is one of my videos that I did. Look at the background, a fairly simple background with a couple of books and me with my laptop in my room. This video went mini viral on my YouTube channel. I did this when Jet Airways, one of the famous airlines in India, was going through some very rough and tough times, and I just did a very quick video on them. No big editing, no much fanfare, just launched a video, and people loved it. So, jo zyada dikhta hai, wo bikhta hai. And that is why you got to be communicating with people, with your potential customers all the time, every time. You got to become literally a content creating machine, a media engine. And this media engine will run on this fuel called the SEVA framework. SEVA. Stories, engagement, video, and action. And this is exactly what I used in my business. Let me tell you how. In 2023, in the year 2023, I started from zero. By the time the year ended, 6.40 lakh hours of videos were watched on my Facebook and my YouTube pages. I generated over INR 60 lakh in revenues, which is about 72,000 US dollars. And I spent exactly 0 rupees in marketing. No paid advertising, no paid marketing. This was completely 100% organic, and I can prove that. How did it all happen? The SEVA framework, SEVA. I did exactly what I'm teaching you guys today. I also trained 20,000 plus micro entrepreneurs and students of Bharat. How? The SEVA framework. I also co-curated and hosted a fairly popular primetime television show called Startup Champions 2.0. The first version of this show was launched by the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of Bharat. It's fascinating, no? The SEVA framework, once implemented right, takes your reach to such places that you would probably never otherwise have reached. That's the magic of the SEVA framework. And once you start communicating to your customers that you are here to do SEVA, the customers also will start believing slowly and steadily that you genuinely mean SEVA. You don't just mean those jazzy words called customer service, customer engagement, customer experience. No, SEVA. मैं सेवा करने आया हूं. I am here to serve you. My purpose is to serve you. I'm here to serve you. It's SEVA. It's like SEVA to the Lord. It's like SEVA Bhagwan ki. I'm here to do SEVA, right? I did SEVA. It is your turn now to implement the SEVA framework in your business. The SEVA program has been designed very efficiently. It's a program that exists for at least 6 months, and it can run for 12 months or more in your business, in your company. I personally will come and work with you to implement the SEVA framework in your company. We will also host weekly growth meetings so that we'll fundamentally understand the content that we're producing versus the growth that's happening in terms of our reach and our sales. So very clear numbers, very clearly mapped. It's a fantastic program that gets implemented in your company. Now comes the investment. If you are a serious entrepreneur, a serious business owner, the investment, if you're in India, starts from a very minimal 50,000 rupees a month, and it can go up to 5 lakh rupees a month. If you're in the US or somewhere across the world and you want to work with us online, as I said, the Indian rupees converted into US dollars starts from about $600 per month to about $6,000 plus dollars per month. We will keep working for at least 6 months and then revise our engagement once again at the end of the 6th month. We'll understand our numbers really well. We'll be able to map them across. We would have created enough patterns to create enough results and then take a very solid decision to take our engagement further and forward. I'm very sure of that. If you really want to get started with implementing the SEVA framework in your business, WhatsApp me on this number. It's an Indian number and hence the +91 code. That's a country code. The number is 9999873721. I look forward to working with you to implement the SEVA framework in your business. Trust me, this will be the most magical, the most effective, the most efficient business framework that will grow your business, that will grow your reach, that will get you new customers, that will also activate your existing customers like no other framework ever. That's my personal promise on my personal reputation. Take a chance. You will not regret this. I promise you. I look forward to implementing the SEVA framework in your business and genuinely, along with you, shape a better future, change the world. Namaskar. Jai Hind.